Last fall, Freeman Farms contacted the town. They were wanting to get some flush bathrooms installed. Apparently, they'd been using portable facilities, and those weren't as convenient to their customers, so they wanted to upgrade to something nicer. Unfortunately, town staff didn't get back to Mr. Freeman in a timely manner. I want to apologize for that. I was made aware in January that we needed to get something going, so I contacted Mr. Freeman on February the 2nd, called him up. He was in California. We spoke just briefly. I told him I wanted to get this bathroom situation going. I wanted to get him some flush toilets in there. Mr. Freeman said he would contact me as soon as he returned from California. After our phone call, more than a month went by and I hadn't heard from him, so I reached out to him again. I wrote him an email. Rather than try and quote it from memory, I'll go ahead and read it to you. Good morning, Norm. When I talked to you on February 2nd, you said you would get back in touch with me as soon as you got back from California to discuss the bathroom situation out at Freeman Farms. I still would like to get a sketch from you so we can get that going as soon as possible. From what I understand, the only thing required is an ADA-approved bathroom. That means Americans with Disabilities Act. And that's not something the town does. I believe that one's federal. An ADA-approved bathroom with access. Please give me a call or send me an email so that we can get the project going and avoid any further delays. Thanks, Chris Marley, Mayor of Chino Valley. Norm wrote me back the very next day. It was a fairly short email, about half a page long, and I'll have that up I'll have our technical people put that one back up on the website, or put it up on the website. Along about March 18th, we still weren't moving forward, so March 18th I wrote him again, and I said, good morning, Norm. When I sent my last email, I was hoping we could continue moving forward on getting some permanent toilet facilities in at your farm as soon as possible. I still plan on having the agricultural overlay done. I need to stop for a second. The agricultural overlay is how we're going to treat all the farms and relieve them of some of those commercial rules, make it a little bit easier for our agricultural folks. Excuse me, I still plan on having the agricultural overlay done in the near future, which will hopefully benefit all agricultural enterprises in Chino. But since time is of the essence with you, I was planning on getting a sketch of where you wanted to put the restroom and get it on the council agenda. As a council, we can do an exception to the town code, which will put you in compliance with the overlay while the overlay is being done. As soon as the overlay is finished, requirements for the agricultural folks will be a lot more relaxed. If you would rather have other council members place it on the agenda, that would be fine also. Please let me know either way. Chris Marley, Mayor of Chino Valley. Norm responded to that one about 4 days later and sent me another pretty much a full page answer on that. And basically the answer said that he was upset with the town, and at the very end of it, he says, the cascade of events triggered by the town staff's inaction and action has shut us down. A toilet by council resolution at this late date isn't going to fix that. And he sent that to me on March 22nd. So I pretty much, at that point in time, I felt like I'll just have to wait till Norm wants to get back to me. To the best of my knowledge, no one from the town has ever told Norm Freeman that he could not have the Pumpkin Festival, that he could not operate. I had assumed he would go ahead and plant his crop and use portables. But apparently he hasn't, he's chosen not to do that. And so shutting down Freeman Farm was his decision. It wasn't the town's decision. The Freemans would like to have a permanent bathroom facility out at their farm. I think it's a good idea, but the town code requires that they submit a site plan and a building permit application. Building permit applications for something like that are between $400 and $500, typically $450. To this date, we have received neither one. Let me be perfectly clear. The Freemans made the decision to not operate the Pumpkin Festival this year, not the town. I hope to see it next year. I think it's a great thing, and hopefully we can get this resolved.